kesho.
Wakili.
Maliza mambo ya koti.
Omari. Kuongea Kikuyu.
Ngoja.
But have you seen what have you said?
Forget about happy. Time
Sasa
politics of hadi imeisha.
Sisi tunaenda kesho kwa Ombaji.
Yes.
Sisi tunasema zote za Kema zinaenda kwa Theguri.
That is right.
Wakisi ni 1%. My name is Dego Njiru. I appear alongside Mr. Omari.
Good morning, Your Honor, and I'm present.
Counsel present. Mr. Mwenda Njagi, Counsel present. Mr. Ngatia, Counsel. Mwenda is present.
I'm present, Your Honor.
Mr. Ngatia.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And Mr. Shadrach Wamboi.
Good morning, Your Honor. I am present. Thank you.
This notice of motion, dated 2nd February 2024, is brought pursuant to Article 89(1), 1G, and H of the Constitution, and Section 2 Criminal Procedure Code. Your Honor, the applicant in this motion seeks orders to have the respondent detained for 4 days at the Muthaiga police station and the said notice of motion is supported by an affidavit sworn by one Corporal Bernard Gikandi, number 67343, which application is premised on the following grounds. Your Honor, the respondent and companies associated to him, to wit, ekesha Sacco Society Limited, Gakuyo Real Estate, and Gakuyo Investors Club, is under active investigations by the applicant involving a case of conspiracy to commit a felony, to wit, obtaining money by false pretenses, stealing, and money laundering. Your Honors, the investigations involves over Kenya shillings 1 billion, which was allegedly obtained from unsuspecting Kenyans about 50,000 citizens who entrusted their money to the respondent.
You know, as the prosecutor proceeds at her application, we've had her testifying to the affidavit that has been sworn by one Bernard Gekandi. And we are wondering in what capacity the prosecutor can attest. And therefore, if whatever she's submitting on, Your Honor, is going to go on record, it will be prejudicial to the defense, in the sense that we will not have the opportunity of testing the veracity of the averments that the prosecutor is making from the bar. And we are therefore objecting to that line of submissions, because this will fly over the face of a fair trial. The prosecutor is testifying as though she is a deponent of the affidavit. You know, that application for the objection will be interested by my learned friends. Mr. Milimani, say something else, and that's whoever has something to say.
By the Almighty God, that the evidence I give this before this court, touching the matter in question shall be true, the whole truth, help me God. Good morning, Your Honor. Number 67343, Corporal Bernard Gekandi, attached to the Directorate of Criminal Investigation, Financial Investigation Unit in Nairobi, within Nairobi County, and I am competent and of sound mind to swear this up to the matters here below. Your Honor, I am one of the investigators in this case, where the DCI is investigating a case of conspiracy to defraud, obtaining money by false pretenses, stealing, and money laundering involving over Kenya shillings 1 billion, allegedly stolen by the respondent in this case, that is one David Kariuki Gari Alaska Kuyo, and the companies associated with to him, Your Honor. Your Honor, the investigations are at advanced stage, and the respondent is likely to be charged in several cases involving over 50,000 victims spread across the Republic of Kenya. Your Honor, that there has been a public outcry from the said victims and other affected persons over the funds lost or allegedly stolen by the respondent and companies associated to him, to it, ekesha Sacco Society Limited, Gakuyo Real Estate, Gakuyo Investors Club, in light of the closure of the offices belonging to the respondent and the said companies. Your Honor, I fairly believe that the respondent in this case, that is David Kariuki Gari, is aware of the ongoing investigations and impending arraignment in court over the said investigations. Your Honor, the respondent is a holder of a valid Kenyan passport that I have attached, Your Honor, and marked as BAN1. On 21st February 2024, the respondent, that's David Kariuki Gari, was intercepted at the immigration desk at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport while on transit to Zambia, out of this court's jurisdiction, and this one can be evidenced by document marked B and 2 being the boarding pass, Your Honor. Your Honor, the respondent was subsequently arrested and is currently detained at Muthaiga Police Station. Your Honor, I firmly believe that the respondent is a flight risk and is likely to escape the jurisdiction of this court, Your Honor. I firmly believe that the respondent is likely to interfere with the ongoing investigations, including contacting critical witnesses and concealing material documents necessary and relevant to the investigations, Your Honor. Your Honor, the players sought should be allowed in public interests and interest of administration of justice, that this honorable court has jurisdiction to issue orders sought by the applicant, in this case, the Republic through Directorate of Criminal Investigations, in this application, Your Honor. Your Honor, I swear this affidavit in support of the application. Your Honor, what I have deponed is true to the best of my knowledge, save for what is deponed on information and brief sources of which I have disclosed. Your Honor, I have annexed my affidavit, of which I have appended my signature, as a proof that these are the contents that I would like the court to listen, Your Honor.
Now, admissible before any court of law.
You know, perhaps for clarity and proper procedure, may we then know whether counsel is objecting to us producing this document? Because he only marked that we produced, then he objects to the production of the documents. Noting that, Your Honor, even in the application, what they have given us is an extract of the passport. So that then, Your Honor, we're able to substantively make submissions to the admissibility of a document. Because all what you present before this court is a document marked DMFI.
It's the only document that can allow him to leave the country. It is with the police. We urge that passport be deposited in court. The third ground they are raising is the multitude of complainants. To the tune of 50,000. The court has powers to impose conditions on the respondent. And those conditions, if not complied with, the court is clothed with serious teeth to bite. And it can order, if at all he'll be charged, he stays behind bars until the trial is over. You know, the fourth reason why they are saying they want 4 days. They have not disclosed that fourth reason at all. It's not there. You know, it's my humble prayer that you grant the respondent conditional release, either by bail, so that he complies with the conditions of this court. You know, this is not a respondent brought by warrant of arrest. This is not a respondent that the police have produced police summons that were telling him, come to the DCI, and he never came. This is a respondent. The state wants the whole world to believe that he was aware what the investigators were doing. You know, the DCI is the top-ranked criminal investigation team in the whole of Africa. They are now admitting that their investigations are easily available to this one pastor. It's not true. Your Honor, we urge the court to enter him into bail. We also urge the court to put conditions very critical. They are claiming he was aware that they were going to arrest him, which means the charge sheet was ready. Because if they were going to arrest him, the DPP could have approved the charge sheet. Then today, they would have brought a charge sheet before this court. By conduct of the state, the DPP might have rejected to approve the charge sheet today in the morning. And they're trying to convince the DPP to approve the charge sheet, and that's why they're seeking for 4 days. Your Honor, as I've said, this is a person of status in this country. This is our leader in this country. Give him conditions. He can't be reporting after 6 hours to the police station. I forgot, Your Honor, my good friend Kinyanjui knows the Oscar Sudi Kipchumba case, where Professor, I don't have the citation here, where Professor Ngugi says, use the least restrictive measures. Is detaining him for 4 days the less restrictive order? You know, I find that it is the most draconian aspect of the state's police powers. He submits to you, as humble as he is, that release him to go home. To continue his work. If the state wants to charge him, he's available to take plea if at all the state has evidence against him. And definitely there is no evidence, because for 5.5 years, the state could have already arraigned him before court of law. You know, I humbly plead on behalf of Bishop that they let him go back home. The trip to Zambia is already cancelled. Spell out serious conditions. My good brother Kinyanjui knows the battle in the Obado governors matter.
Your Honor, I am now struggling to...
No. I have no authorities.
No, not even that. Your Honor, I'm struggling to follow what my learned friend is saying. And also, again, rejoinder.
what I would say, that this person should not be discriminated just because he's a religious leader. Senior government officers, governors, name them, they have been released on cash bail. And all the witnesses are employees of the county. From Kidero, from Sonko, from Governor Obado, they were released on cash bail. And yet, the witnesses who belong to the state were their employees in the county government. Let him not be discriminated because he's a religious leader. Mr. Mambola, my good brother here is telling me that, Your Honor, I'm told that the Easter vacation is coming shortly, and fasting is part and parcel of their occupation, unlike us. You don't allow him to fast and pray for those ones who go to church like my good brother here. Thank you.